Welcome to the Rene Report, bringing you issues of topical interest. Hello everyone, I'm Rene, Mehra, and welcome to the Rene Report, bringing you issues of topical interest. Today my guests are coming from glamour and glitz and all about beauty pageants with a lot of talent in there. There was December 4th was Miss India, Mrs. India New York, Miss India and Mrs. India New York, and Miss Teen India New York, held by Panache Entertainment at the Hilton in Melville, Long Island. And today I have with me two beautiful ladies, Rhea Manjrekar, who was crowned as Miss Teen India New York 2016. Thank you for joining us, and congratulations.
Of course, it's my pleasure. Thank you.
And Pranjal Varma, and she's Mrs. India New York first runner for 2016. Congratulations to both of you. And I believe the Miss India was Nishta Chadha.
Yes.
Right? And Mrs. India was...
She was Mrs. India.
Mrs. India, and Miss India was what?
Rhea Kaur.
Rhea Kaur. So well, they could make it today, but we have you, both of you. So tell us, December 4th, a very defining moment for both of you. Right. But I believe both of you had been preparing for a while, because this was your third time.
Yes, this is my third time competing.
So now you're 17. You started when you were 15 on this. And Pranjal, this was your second time. You were interesting. You were the first runner-up last time.
That's right, and I'm the first.
And how about you, Rhea? What were you the couple?
The first year I competed, I was the first runner-up, and then I came first runner-up last year as well. And then this year I finally captured the title.
You finally made it to the title. That's great. But you know what? I think more than the title, it's the courage to go to the catwalk, perform, speak out. You know what you are all about. Your personality comes out to the fore. And I think everybody's a winner. I always believe that.
Of course.
And it's not just glamour and glitz. There's a lot of hard work behind it, a lot of preparation, and there's a lot of talent and brains that come in the picture as well. So tell us how you felt. I know, let's go backwards to when we were 15. Mm-hmm. You know, how was it when you first went on the catwalk and said, oh my God, what's going to happen now?
Well, when I first competed, I didn't even want to do the pageant. My mom, she forced me to. So I kind of competed against my own will. But then after the pageant, I loved it. You
liked it. You said, okay, you know what, I'm going to do it again.
I loved it. I loved it. I came first runner-up, which was very surprising because it was my first time competing. Right. But for me, what I loved most about it was the friendships I made, the experience of it all. I made so many new best friends. I gained so much self-confidence, and I got to talk about my platform, and I got to network. And to me, that was much more valuable than the crown.
And the next year, you got more confident. You said, you know, I'm going to do it again.
Yeah, and I prepared a lot more because I wanted to do it this time. And, you know, I prepared, I worked hard, and then I came first runner-up again, which to me was still a really big accomplishment because the competition was so difficult.
And then you moved the needle. You made, this time you say, you know what, I'm going to push it a little more.
Yeah, to me it's all about perseverance and hard work. You know, I know that this is something I really wanted. So I worked hard and I kept going for it. So winning this time after competing for 3 years was so exciting.
That is good. Your dream come true, right? That's awesome. So at 17, you're now the Miss Teen India New York, and you're going to be, both of you, actually, I'm going to talk to you, Pranjal, both of you are going to be going to the Miss India USA beauty pageant that's going to be held in New Jersey. So this is fantastic news. So Pranjal, tell me, now you went last year and you were the first runner-up. So this is the second time. It was like first time maybe a trial run and you got it, and this time again you said, well, you know what, I'm going to try again.
That's right. I'm going to try it again, and until I win my crown, my title of Mrs. India New York, and I hope to try it next year again as well.
That's wonderful. But you're competing anyways in
that's
Miss
right.
India USA.
That's right.
Mrs. India USA.
I'm going for the Mrs. India USA platform, which is going to hold next weekend, and it will be in New Jersey, and I'm all excited, and I hope my hard work pays off.
Absolutely. And I think there's a lot about women empowerment over here. You know, people think after they're married, you know, I don't think I should compete. I think this platform is great for women who are married and want to, you know, compete in the beauty and the glamour business.
I agree, and especially women who are married, they think that their marriage is an end to everything, and I don't believe that. Marriage is actually the opening, for all the possibilities, especially a woman who has she's more responsible now. She knows how to carry all the responsibilities, and she's, I guess, now ready to pursue her dreams and passion. And that's what I want to inspire, to go out and inspire the other young married women with children, especially.
That's great. You are inspiration.
Yes.
So another feather, well, I would say another crown on your cap. You know. So both of you are going to be going to Miss Teen India USA
right.
Beauty Pageant, and you're going to be meeting a lot more contestants this time, because this was only for New York.
Right, so now it's the whole country.
Yes, the whole country.
People,
yes. And are you all prepared, psyched up for that?
Yeah, Nationals is always a lot of fun. I competed last year in Nationals.
Oh, you did?
Too.
Okay.
Yes, I did. Yeah, because I came the first runner-up.
Yes.
So I was able to compete, and it's an amazing experience meeting girls from all over the country. So now I have friends in California and Florida, and I think that pageantry is the only way you can make friends from all over the country.
That's interesting.
So that's my favorite part. And yeah, it's a lot of hard work. We only had 2 weeks from the state pageant to prepare for Nationals. So we have to get our gowns and all our outfits, our talent, and everything prepared.
Now you're going to be deciding on what you're going to wear.
Yeah, I already have everything ready.
So is it the evening wear?
Yeah, there's evening wear, so you wear like some type of evening gown. Then there's ethnic wear, so you can wear lehenga or whatever.
Saris,
traditional sari, whatever you want.
That's
and
right.
then there's the talent portion, and then there's question answer. Those are the 4 parts of the competition.
How about you, Pranjal?
Yes, same goes for me as well. We, as a Mrs. contestant, we don't have a talent portion, but
yes,
we have our evening as well as traditional round, and it's just that I'm looking forward to meeting all the contestants, because I was there last year too,
Right,
and people come from all around USA, and especially all those girls with the same passion and dreams like me, and I made some good friends, and I'm looking forward to making more friends.
Right. Now, Zeenat Aman, the famous Zeenat Aman, was one of the judges,
That's right.
and she was like the keynote, person over there. And then she spoke afterwards about how her journey, because she was Miss Asia Pacific as well.
Right.
And so she has gone through all the pageantries and the whole Bollywood scene.
Right.
How was it being inspired by this lady, this diva?
It was truly inspiring knowing that someone who came from the same pageant background is so successful now and so influential. So having her at the pageant, judging us and getting to talk to her and hear her speak was really inspiring, because she was once a pageant queen like us, and now she's a super famous Bollywood star.
Yes. And Pranjal, interestingly, she asked you a question, so she was your judge.
Yes, and I am really honored, and this will be the memorable moment of my life, that she was my Q&A judge, and the question, in fact, she asked me was what challenges I face as an Indian woman in Indian society in the pageant industry, and that was an honor, and I did give it.
And your answer was?
And my answer was balance between family life and the glamour world life, and it's all about balancing.
I think it's all about balancing for everybody. I mean, for
right.
women, the way you have to juggle between careers and home,
especially
and
married
studies
women,
and
with children, you have to look.
Yeah, and throw the children as a bonus on top of it. You got 2 children.
I have 2 children, yes, and I'm glad now they're older, and I can go out and pursue my dreams.
That's
My
right.
children are my backbone.
And I think also how you prioritize yourself, with a lot of things, which one is more important to
That's
you.
right.
And then you juggle and balance it again.
That's right.
And it's hard at times,
It is very hard at times, but I guess when you have that passion for not only glamour world, but passion to showcase your talent to the world, and you find time.
Yeah.
And you
I think for a
find
married
balance.
woman it's more, because you have a home, family, husband, kids, and a career. You
right.
teach as well.
That's right, and it's very difficult. Because as a married woman, you have to maintain a balance between family life and your career, and then on top of that your passion. It's kind of very difficult, but that didn't stop me. I mean, I have been ZTV's India Dance top dance finalist as well. This is my passion. I love dancing.
They didn't have a performance for you because they didn't, but you could have done that.
No, I was on ZTV for
no, I was saying for this passion.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. I was ready, but yes, they didn't have the talent portion. But if they had, yes, I would have showced my talent as well. Yes.
That's great. So you do classical dance, or is it freestyle?
I both, because I've been trained dancer. I grew up in India, and my father, coming from a very educated family, he tried to balance us as an individual, giving us all the creative part of yes. So he put us into different classes. Like I did all the karate, like Rhea is a karate expert, but I remember
so martial arts,
dancing, all the sports. I used to play basketball. So that is just and now so now they are actually like I was talking to Rhea as well. She's a teen, and because her parents are giving her all these opportunities, and it's going to help her to grow into a great individual. I feel so blessed and proud that my parents raised that way.
You've got a lot of achievements to your side.
Thank you.
And that's great. And they came out in the passion, and they still continue coming out, and you're pursuing your passion. That's the most important part.
That's right.
So Rhea, you had a performance in your category. And so this was actually pre-taped, and they would put that out as a B-roll that day.
Yeah.
And the first the top 5 contestants had to perform again.
In front of a live audience, yeah. So first our talent was pre-recorded and judged preliminary before the pageant, and then once the top 5 were announced, after the evening gown walk and the ethnic walk, then they had to re-perform their talent.
So you had a speech.
Yes, my talent was composed of 3 parts. I started off with a speech on women empowerment, and I discussed how women are not only pretty and feminine and graceful, but we can be strong and powerful and tough. And this is a topic that is very, near and dear to my heart, and very near and dear to the hearts of many other women out there.
Right.
So after I did my speech, I performed a Bollywood dance to show how women can be feminine and graceful, and then I did a martial arts routine because I'm a 2nd-degree black belt in Taekwondo, which is a type of martial art.
So you did Taekwondo there?
Yeah, I did. I broke some boards. I did some forearms. I did some nunchucks.
Yeah.
So yes, I did. Yeah.
Wow, you should have brought that over here.
I would have. So that was my talent. Yeah.
So you're a black belt?
Yes, I'm a black belt. It took me. I started doing Taekwondo when I was 5. I got my 1st degree black belt when I was 10, and my 2nd degree black belt when I was 12.
Wow, so now you're a pro.
Yeah.
Wow, so this is all about women empowerment. I think that's all about it. And that we're talking about in the United Nations too, the Millennium Development Goals 2015 and beyond. It's about gender parity.
Right.
Planet 50-50 in 2020. So I hope that comes through.
Right.
But I think women are moving the needle in that direction, and men too, because coming from patriarchal societies like we come from, it becomes all the more difficult and challenging for a woman to take that empowerment to the next level.
That's why I love pageantry. It's a great platform to show how girls can be influential and powerful. That's what I love the most about it.
Right. And what was your question?
My question was, do you think social media helps or hurts society, and why? And my answer,
a long topic.
And it can go either way. But I said that it can go either way. Social media can either help or hurt society. But I said that if used the right way, it can be positive. I have my own charity that I started 3 years ago called Children's Hope India 3 that's dedicated to helping homeless and underprivileged children here and in India. And through social media, we have really spread the word about our cause and gotten a lot of support, gotten people to come to our fundraisers. And through that, we've raised over $50,000 in the past couple of years to this cause. So, social media can be a very powerful tool if used the right way.
Absolutely. I mean, there are always pros and cons for everything, but there's exponential awareness on your NGO, which is really great.
Yeah.
And you can raise more funds. And
with my title, I hope to use this title as a platform to raise awareness for the growing population of the homeless youth, and I want to help them.
Absolutely. There's so much to be done in that direction as well. Now, for the whole 1 year, with your title, what are your responsibilities?
We have many responsibilities. We are a role model for all the young girls and women out there, and we have to come to certain appearances. We have to talk to people about our platforms. So it's a job. It's a job for a whole year.
That's a great job. And how about you?
Yeah, same goes with Mrs. Title. We have a big responsibility on our shoulders, and also we'll be going out and meeting with people, and meeting, especially going out in Indian community events, I say I hope I go out and inspire other women, especially as now I have a title, and to come out and to come out of their households and come out
and think outside the box. That's so very important over here.
Right.
And so you go to festivals, events,
events, parades. Yes, one is India Day parade.
Absolutely, that's going to be next year now.
That's going to it's such an honor to you stand with the celebrities as a celebrity, and it's just it's great to be part of this title.
That's great. Well, that's Panache Entertainment, Nishi Bell.
That's right.
She's the one who
Entertainment
was the backbone behind it, and Shilpa Jirani.
It's because of them that we have these titles, and they give us so many amazing opportunities to showcase our platforms and to inspire others. I think it's our goal to show everybody how important it is to stay connected to your Indian roots, being 7 seas from home.
Absolutely. Now for Miss India, well, USA, then you go to Miss India Worldwide after that. That's done by Mr. Dharmatma Saran.
Right.
How are you going to be working on your costumes, your wardrobe? Who's going to decide for it? Is Shilpa and Nishi going to help you out, or it's your call on that?
For USA, it's definitely more competitive. So you have to take all your outfits and your talent and everything to the next level. You want it to really stand out amongst all of these, amazing contestants and girls. But everything is really up to us, what we want to wear and everything. That's our choice.
So you've got to make your own decision. And what about your performance?
My talent, actually, I'm going to change it a little bit. It's a surprise right now. So, I'm really excited.
It's a surprise. So you can talk about it.
Yeah.
But so you can either sing, you can dance, you can perform, you
can do anything. Many girls dance, but it's really open to whatever it is. Girls do basketball, some sing, some play instruments. You can really do whatever is your talent.
And how long is it for? 2-3 minutes?
3 minutes is the
3 minutes. That's your cap. You can go over that.
You get points off if you go over. Yeah. So you have to really make sure that all your talents are combined into this tiny time.
So when you did the 3 things, it was your speech, and you had the taekwondo, and then you also performed.
Right.
So you did 1 minute each?
My speech was about 40 seconds. My dance was also 40, and then the martial arts took up the majority of the time.
I see. Interesting. Yeah. So you really put that very well.
Right. Yeah. I timed everything and picked up the right songs, made sure my costume was okay. So there's a lot of different things to take into consideration when you're doing a talent, because you have 3 minutes to show all of these judges, what you're made of.
What you're all about.
What you're passionate about, exactly.
Yeah. And if you are passionate, is like, dancing and speaking, public speaking, as well as, your taekwondo, your martial arts, that's very important. And Pranjal, I know you do a lot of martial arts too, even though you were not supposed to perform.
I don't do it anymore, but as a kid, I was a trained martial arts person, but not anymore. But I try to. I have kids, so I take them to classes. Yes.
Right. Is there a girl? Is that you have a girl?
Yes, I have a girl, 15-year-old girl.
Is she going to be performing?
Yes,
too?
in fact,
interesting. Mom and daughter.
And believe it or not, my daughter is super talented, and I'm lucky to have her. She actually she was in top 5 in the pageant as well.
On this one?
On this one,
That's
yes.
interesting.
That's right. And she really, it was the first time. And
well, she's going to try it again.
Yeah, but I think it's been a lot of going around in the house. She sees her mom, and she has seen her grandmother, and we've been all very creative.
So your mom is also very much into all this?
I mean, not in all this, but she was very talented. She is she's a teacher by profession, but she sings, and she's a yoga instructor as well.
She lives here?
No, she's in India.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah. So she has seen all these generations coming and doing all these passions after getting married, and so there is a different atmosphere in a house, and I guess that's her inspiration.
So that's 3 generations of women that are empowered over here. It's wonderful to know that.
Yes.
And I think you can make out a whole speech on that.
I absolutely. I mean, I can take a whole day writing a speech on women empowerment, because that's what I believe in. My father raised us as very confident and independent women, and we were 3 daughters, and he just gave us a different look, for life. That there's not only you have to do everything. Put your whole heart and hard work into it in anything you do, and he just didn't constrain us into studies or education. There's also world outside, which is a talent world.
Right. So I think you cultivated so much from your parents. Parents are the first teachers.
That's right.
The formal teacher comes in afterwards. So what you learned at home really is a reflection of what you are at this time.
In fact, the movie Dangal is coming in few weeks, and whenever I see the trailer of that movie, that was us. And I see sometimes that that movie is written on us, because
Wow.
that's how our father raised us.
That's great. That's wonderful to know. And then you could be a great inspiration for a lot of people who would be motivated to get to.
Yes,
to
and I'm really
passion
thankful for Panache Entertainment and Nishi Bell that they are giving women this kind of platform, and so
Right.
that they can come and showcase their talents.
Yes, women power. See
Amen,
that?
and empower women.
Exactly.
That's right. Yes.
Now, Rhea, you're 17, so this is your last year of high school, and then you plan to go to college.
Yeah, I'm doing all my college applications now. I plan to major in computer engineering, and my dream school is Cornell, so
course.
fingers crossed that I get in there. But I'm applying to a lot of schools here in New York and also in Boston. So I want a dorm, but I also want to be somewhat close to home.
Yeah. Well, last year it's going to be tough for you to go into pageants with your assignments and your SATs.
Definitely.
It's tough.
These past 3 years that I've been doing pageants, I've had standardized testing, I've had high school, I've had tests and college applications and everything.
Right.
And it's all about time management. I've always prioritized my education over pageants and martial arts and dance and everything. So
Your parents must be very proud of you.
yeah, they are. I like to make
Well,
them
that's
proud. That's my goal, to make my parents
And your
proud.
mom, well, she's the first one who was the trigger. I mean, she was
Yeah.
going to push you the first time.
Yeah, I was totally against it. I was like, I'm not a pageant girl, because I had the stereotype of what pageant girls were. And of course, now that I am a pageant girl, I can tell you that it's not like that. They're all so sweet. They're all such hardworking, driven, motivational young girls that,
Right.
have such big dreams and passions. So
And
it's
how about
because
your
of her.
school friends? They must be excited. to
Yeah,
see-
they are. They're very supportive of what I do. They love it. Whenever I place or win in a pageant or have an event, sometimes they come and they watch. They always congratulate me in school, and everyone knows me as the pageant girl in school.
Well,
So
who's
that's
your
always
Bollywood
fun.
hero?
My Bollywood hero, I would have to say Priyanka Chopra, because
Quantico girl.
yeah, and her and Deepika Padukone, I think, because they are.
Deepika's into sports. She was a badminton
Yeah.
player.
Yeah,
So was her dad.
Exactly. Yeah, I think both of them. They are definitely my Bollywood heroes, heroines, I guess you should
Yeah.
say. And they're both very empowered. They're both so successful, and I hope to end up at their level of success one day.
How about you, Pranjal?
Yeah, my role model will be Aishwarya Rai and Sushmita Sen, because I
Yes.
think they have really achieved a very high success in life. And
Again, they come from pageantry. The world
they
of pageantry.
come from pageantry, so I can relate to them. And I was a young girl in high school when they won their crowns, and I just I have always looked up to them. And even after getting married, and I look at them, and that didn't stop them. So that's what I feel. If they're normal human beings like us, but they're the persons who have achieved really a big success.
And interesting, all the women that you talked about, I've interviewed them, had the privilege of interviewing them, whether it was
Wow.
Priyanka
Oh,
or
really?
Deepika
Oh, my-
or
that's-
Ashwar Sushmita.
That's very
And
interesting.
all of them have displayed that strength, that inner strength, which is so very important for a woman to move in life.
Right.
And that's why they were able to be successful in whatever endeavor they
It's
put
inspiring.
out.
Yeah,
So
very inspiring.
and they all become what they are because of that inner courage and following your voice. And many times people say, "Oh, it's so tough. I can't do this." You can surmount challenges because if you feel, that's what you said.
Yeah, like
if you have a
have to
passion,
believe
go
in
for
yourself.
it. Straight.
You
Right.
have to believe in yourself, and that's what it's all about. Believe in
Yeah.
yourself, and just look high up, and just keep on going.
Right.
And I hope,
Everyone.
everyone.
Everyone
exactly.
faces obstacles.
That's
Everyone
right.
has their own personal obstacles, whether it's getting support from parents, whether it's time
Or
management,
husbands or
stereotyping.
family.
Exactly.
From
Yeah.
to husbands, hers a mom. So tell me, last couple of words. I mean, because you're almost finishing off our show. What advice would you give? When you had to prepare for the pageant, and a lot of teenagers are watching, or there are a lot of married women who are watching.
Yep.
What would be the advice? What would you tell them how to galvanize them into action?
I think that I encourage all the young teenagers out there to go out and try something new. Pageantry was not my comfort zone. It was something that was new and different to me, but my mom pushed me to do it, and I ended up loving it. So I think that's my number one advice, is go out and try something new. You know, whether or not you like it, it was a good experience.
Push the envelope, that's what it is.
Yeah, definitely. And I think also, don't let other people's stereotypes stop you. You know, people think that, oh, she's a pageant girl, so she's this, she's not smart, she's that. But I'm a pageant girl, but I also want to be a future computer engineer. You know, I'm a pageant girl, but I'm also a second-degree black belt.
Yeah.
So I think that there are all these stereotypes that you shouldn't let stop you. I didn't let it stop me. I'm going to continue to go out and pursue my dreams, and I hope that with this title, I hope to inspire the other girls to do the same thing.
How about you, Pranjal?
Yes, and I believe that women should, especially married women, should get out of their comfort zones, and they should always also think about their passions and dreams, not just about family or kids. I mean, of course, you have the big responsibility of raising beautiful kids and beautiful family, but on the other hand, you have a passion or a dream which you don't want to regret, you know, when you were.
And I didn't do this.
Yeah, I didn't do this or that. So I would just tell all the married women, just go out of your comfort zone and believe in yourself, and go out and pursue your dreams and passion. And there is no limit in this world. The world is really a big place. It's not just home or kids or husband. It's just a world for yourself. And just please go out, and I hope to inspire other
That's
women.
right. Well, I feel it's follow your heart.
That's right.
And that should be the wind beneath your wings, and to see where you are, and that's where you create the change for yourself and for others. Well, thank you so much.
Thank
Rhea
you.
Manjrekar, Miss Teen India New York for 2016, and Pranjal Varma, Mrs. India New York first runner for 2016. Thank you so much for joining us
Thank
today
you for having us,
and
Rene.
sharing your anecdotes. That was great. Thank you very
Thank you
much.
so much.
Thank you so
And I'm
much.
Rene. Thank you so much for watching the Rene Report. Welcome to the Rene Report, bringing you issues of topical interest.